بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على أشرف المرسلين سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه الطيبين الطاهرين وعلى من سار على هديه إلى يوم الدين. Today, inshallah, we're going to talk about another story that's also interesting. One day, it was Monday, and I was busy in the morning, and the phone rang. I picked up the phone, and then somebody answered. Somebody was talking to me, and he was saying, "I am Gary. I'm calling you from New Horizon, and we have specials for internet service providers." So I was really busy reading emails, hundreds of emails. So I told him, "Gary, can you call some other time? It's early Monday morning, and I'm very busy." And he said, "Okay, can I talk to the owner of the business?" So I told him, "I am the owner of the business." And subhanAllah, I realized that there's a strange feeling came to my heart, like I'm the owner of the business. It wasn't really nice. So I retreated. I told him, "Oh, wait a minute, I'm not the owner of the business." So he told me, "Who is the owner of the business?" So I told him, "Allah is the owner of the business." And then he said, "Who is that?" And I said, "Allah is God." And he said, "Of course God owns everything." And he said that, "Do you want to know how I envision God?" And I said, "Oh my God, I'm really busy." I told myself like that, "I'm really busy." But this guy is coming up with a subject I cannot decline. So I said, "Okay, go ahead. How do you envision God?" And he said, "I envision God like an old man with a long white beard, and I love him so much." And I said, "Astaghfirullah al-Azim." And I really blamed myself to give him the chance to give me this kind of thing. And I was in a position how to defend the image of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that he has just mentioned. And believe me, I was not prepared for anything. It was blank. So, but in the meantime, I have an urge inside me to say something. And I said, "Okay, do you want to know how I envision God?" And he said, "Yeah, sure, go ahead." And to him, as a salesman, he wants to break the ice. But to me, it was like, I have to say something. I can't just hear that. So, what I told him, "Where are you calling from?" And he said, "I'm calling from Santa Clara." And believe me, I didn't have a clue what to say. And he said, and I said, "Okay, where's Santa Clara?" And as if I don't know, I mean, I was in Santa Clara. So he said, "Okay, I guess I'm calling Santa Clara." I said, "Yeah." I just answer my questions. I just for the sake of dialogue. And he said, "Okay, Santa Clara is in California." And I said, "Are you sure?" He said, "Well, 100%. I said, "Okay, and where is California?" And then he said, in the United States of America." I said, "Okay, and are you sure about that?" He said, "Oh, 200%. I said, "Okay, and where is the United States of America?" He said, in the planet called Earth." And I'm sure 100%. I said, "Okay, and where is the planet that's called Earth?" He said, "In the solar system." And the solar system is in the galaxy, and the galaxy is among trillions of galaxies. And you know what? NASA just released a new telescope that brings in 3 billion light stars of stars, 3 billion light years of stars. I'm sorry, and I believe in NASA, 200%. What is it that you want to reach? I said, "Okay, excellent. So you believe that these stars are available?" He said, "Yeah." I said, "Listen, how do you compare yourself with these stars?" He said, "I'm insignificant. There's no comparison." I said, "Okay, listen, what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, this is God. He is saying that I have created the stars, or وَلَقَدْ زَيَّنَّا السَّمَاءَ الدُّنْيَا بِمَصَابِيحَ وَجَعَلْنَاهَا رُجُومًا لِلشَّيَاطِينَ. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has decorated the first heavens with the lights, which is the stars. And then he said also that خُذُوا زِينَتَكُمْ عِنْدَ كُلِّ مسجد. To define what is zina, what is the decoration, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, take your decoration before you enter any masjid. So what the scholars said, that the decoration of the person is basically something insignificant, like a ring or a head cover, and it's not part of his body, so he can do without. So and I told him, having said that, all these stars is insignificant to the first heavens, and it's not part of it. So Gary, I want you to imagine that the first heavens is like a crystal, a huge crystal that has those little stars in part of it, not all of it. And that's how I want you to envision this first heavens. And Prophet Muhammad ﷺ said that the first heavens compared to the second heavens is like a ring thrown in a desert. So I want you to imagine now that the first heavens like a crystal, compared to the second heavens another crystal, but the comparison is like a ring to a desert. So can you imagine the second heavens? And he said, wow. And then I said, Prophet Muhammad ﷺ continued to say the third to the second likewise, and so forth, till the sixth to the seventh is likewise. And then he said the seventh to the chair of Allah is likewise. It's like a ring thrown into the desert. And he said, the chair of Allah, Allah does have a chair? I said, yes, Allah has a chair. And how does it look? We don't know. But it is a symbol for the control that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has over all this universe. The control and the decision making. Like when you say a chairman is not the man who is sitting on a chair. It is the higher authority in an organization that has the final say. And that what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is referring to as a chair. And the control, which means that the control of the seven heavens compared to the full control of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is like a ring thrown in a desert. And then Prophet Muhammad said, the chair compared to the throne of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is likewise. And then he said, wow. And then I realized that I was talking, and then I said, Gary, are you still with me? And he did not respond, and I was repeating that. I said, Gary, listen, I have no time initially. If you're not going to respond to me, I'm going to hang up. He said, no, I'm with you. So I said, okay, now I want you to pay attention now and to envision what is Allah. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is the one who has created all that. Do you envision him like he is smaller or bigger than all that? He said, no, of course, he must be bigger. And I said, okay, David, this is how I envision God. And this is what I told you is one attribute of 99 attributes of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And it's called Al-Kabir. And what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is much better than what you have said. And he said, man, forget about my God. I believe in your God. And that was the discussion. And in the next video, inshallah, I will explain to you how Gary became a Muslim. Jazakumullah khair, and thank you very much for your time. And I hope that you have been interested in this video. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.